I got over 100 questions. So I'll try to like answer some of the ones that I got a lot of. So a lot of questions were like, how do I lose weight around the belly area? How do I lose weight around my hips? How do I lose weight around my arms? Like specific areas. If you're overweight, your body distributes your fat differently. So for every person it's going to be different. You know, some people are going to have the fat all accumulate in your bum, and some of them are going to have it on your stomach, and you know, for some women it's arms. It's kind of, for women, that's like the general areas is like hips and thighs, bum, stomach, breasts obviously, and then just like arm area. And you really can't like lose fat in only one area of your body. It really doesn't work that way. You can tone specific muscle groups by, you know, let's say you want to get like nice toned arms, then you would work on defining the muscles. But fat is kind of the stuff that's around your muscles. So your muscles are like the core, and then usually there's fat around it. So there's really no way how to specifically lose fat in one area. It just doesn't work like that. Your body loses the fat kind of everywhere, and that's why, you know, you guys have noticed like in my face has gotten thinner. Obviously you can't really do anything to lose weight in your face you know, unless you're doing maybe, I don't know, no, you can't. Fat weight loss, so fat loss isn't something that you can, you know, due to specific areas. You just have to lose weight overall. So doing a lot of like cardio, I mean, strength training is really important because that will make your muscles more defined, but if you want that kind of definition to actually come out, you have to lose the fat that's surrounding your muscles. So just by doing exercising in general, you will lose that fat. The areas where I've put on the most weight were the hardest to get rid of. So for me it was like the muffin top area and stomach. That for me was like the hardest area to lose fat, because I would lose fat everywhere, but more slowly, I guess, in that area. I think it's like your body kind of just grabs onto like certain regions where it likes to pack on the pounds. Just generally watching your diet and doing exercise to reduce your fat overall is like the really only way to do it. So one of the questions I had was, do I take any supplements or do I have any post or pre-workout shakes? So I was taking magnesium supplements because magnesium, if you do a lot of exercise, gets depleted very quickly in your body. I was like researching this, and that kind of also can cause like muscle tension and like pain and stuff like that. But I just found it annoying to have to like swallow tablets all the time because it just, I just didn't like the feeling. So what I do now is I just take a post-workout shake. So I take a protein shake, but it's not only protein in there, there's magnesium in there and like loads of other, you know, minerals and things like that that you need, and I just have one of those after I work out. I don't like to do it before. As I said, I can't really exercise on a full stomach, especially these shakes. They kind of like puff up in your stomach, like they just feel like something, not heavy, but they feel almost like a milkshake. So I don't really like feeling like that before I'm exercising, so I do have that after. So another question is, how do you stop yourself from getting like hunger pangs or like just getting super hungry all the time? So obviously you shouldn't feel that way. If you have periods of the day where you're starving and you're just like, well, not physically starving, but you're feeling super hungry, that's a sign that you should eat something. Obviously if you're having that all the time, then that's maybe a bit strange. You might want to go talk to like a dietitian or your doctor or something to check up to see if everything's fine with your body. But you know, you can still eat. You don't have to starve yourself. Just eat healthy things. Like if you're in between meals, like if you've just had lunch and you know you're gonna have dinner soon, like just don't gorge on something, you know, big. Maybe just have some fruit, some plain yogurt, a handful of nuts. Fruit, especially now in the summer, is so inexpensive and it's delicious. Like I just will eat like a ton of watermelon because I love watermelon. Handfuls of nuts is really good. Just getting almonds or, you know, pecans or whatever kind of nuts you like. Don't eat them too much though, because nuts do have a lot of calories in them. So it's kind of just more like in between snacks. Vegetable sticks, if you can make that with like a low fat dip. Just like healthy snacks, you know, just try not to eat chips and like a huge sandwich or something in between, and you should be fine. So another question I got is, how do I control sweet cravings and what do I do if I just want to stuff my face with junk food? So obviously I have that too, you know. Sometimes, like recently we had like a barbecue party here with friends and I bought some chips. You know, I did go a little bit crazy with the chips because I hadn't had it in a long time. So you know, it's not like I don't have that food at all anymore. I will still have it occasionally, especially in summer. You know, sometimes I will want to have an ice cream or something like that. Moderation really is the key here. Don't have it all the time. Don't have it every day. you know, maybe like once a week, treat yourself to something. Treat yourself to like a cheat meal once a week. Don't have a whole cheat day where you're just eating crap all day. I mean, sometimes I will get that too, and I will like walk by McDonald's and I'll be like, damn, I really want a cheeseburger or something. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll just, if I do cave, I'll get something small, like I'll get like the smallest fries, and then that's it. Like, you know, one thing of fries, or I'll get like one cheeseburger, and that's like usually enough. I'm not gonna order some huge like Big Mac extra large meal which is like 1,500, 1,600 calories. Sweet cravings, I eat a lot of fruit, so that's not a typical low carb thing. As I said, I'm not very strict on the actual like low carb plan. I just eat what I like, and you know, if I'm having a sweet craving, I will buy a lot of really nice fruit. Like right now I'm really into cherries, so I will go and get really good quality cherries. Strawberries are in season again, so strawberries, and now in the summer there's gonna be peaches, nectarines, like all those yummy things. I just really eat that as much as I want. I know fruits contain sugar and stuff, but you know, I'd rather eat like a watermelon slice than, I don't know, a chocolate cake or something. I was really strict with my food like in the first kind of 6 months that I was doing the weight loss, but now for me it's more about like how to keep this lifestyle going on a long-term basis, so I can't deny myself everything, otherwise I'm gonna, you know, go crazy. So another question I had is about weight loss and how to maintain your weight over a period of time, because some people, they get on this kind of yo-yo thing where they'll lose a lot of weight and then they'll go back to their own old eating habits and old like lifestyle habits, and then they'll put on all the weight again that they lost. So for me, it's really important to make changes in your diet and exercise and your whole lifestyle that you can do for the rest of your life. So if you're someone who's like, okay, I can't give up on all sweets. Well, you don't have to give up on all sweets. Maybe try to find substitutions, like I said, with fruit and things like that. Or just really try to moderate. If all you're drinking is like vegetable juices and stuff for like 2 weeks, yes, you're gonna drop a lot of weight. A lot of it will be water weight. But then when you go back to normal eating, you're gonna put on most of that weight again, because it's obviously not something that you can sustain forever. So really try to find a way how to eat healthily in a way that you enjoy. So, you know, find what vegetables you like, find out what kinds of foods you enjoy eating that are on the healthy side. You know, if you're a picky eater, maybe try to experiment with cooking, like buy some good cookbooks to, you know, get better at cooking, make the food more tastier. Any changes that you make should be something that you should, you know, keep on going. And also with your workouts, like if you know, start out and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna work out every day 7 days a week for 2 hours. Well, are you going to be able to maintain that forever? Probably not. Like for most people, that's way too much. So, you know, maybe say that you're going to work out 3 times a week or whatever, something that's a bit more realistic. So, you know, for some people, your weight loss might be slower than someone who goes on these crash diets, but it's probably better to lose the weight slowly, because then you're more likely to keep going with that than to like do a crash diet, lose all the weight, and then get frustrated and put it all on again. So another question I had is, did I have cellulite, and did the weight loss reduce the cellulite, or did I get rid of it? So honestly, cellulite is something that I don't really have a big issue with. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I did have a lot more cellulite before the weight loss. I don't know exactly how cellulite is reduced. I don't know the science behind it. I definitely noticed it like around my bum, because my bum was like, you know, quite big. So that area and like the thigh area, that's where I think where a lot of women have cellulite, and that definitely diminished. So I can wear really short shorts now for summer, and I don't feel self-conscious at all. I didn't use any special creams or massage things. I honestly don't think that stuff works. I don't think that rubbing some cream on your butt is gonna get rid of cellulite. I don't know, call me a skeptic, but that's just not how I roll. Another question is, how do you get over the paranoia of working out or running in case people laugh at you or like you'd feel uncomfortable at the gym? And the way that I see this is, well, I'm not a gym rat, like I don't really go to the gym, but the way I see it is like everyone who goes to the gym or everyone who like does some kind of exercise started at a point that is similar to where you're at. You know, no one starts working out and looks already like a Greek Adonis. Everyone who starts working out at some point has some extra fat rolls, and like, you know, there's something about their body maybe that they're not happy with. So all those people that you see at the gym with those awesome bodies and you're feeling so self-conscious because you don't look like that yet, don't worry about that, because they all started at some place where they didn't look like that. You know, and the way that I see it is like, if I see an overweight person, or like a really overweight person, and I see them sweating their ass off like at the gym or like running or whatever, and all their like rolls are jiggling, I'm like, yeah, like good on you, like a round of applause, seriously, because yeah, I know how hard it is to start with that. And like everyone who's at the gym will probably feel the same way, I can guarantee that, because you know, everyone is going to be cheering that person on, because I'm thinking, wow, like look at this person is actually like working hard, and they're trying to improve their life, and they're trying to, you know, get healthier and lose the extra weight. I think it's probably more embarrassing to be seen in line at McDonald's, and if you're out actually running or exercising or whatever you're doing to get fit. Like, I think that I would be more embarrassed about that, to be honest, than to actually be seen doing something that to improve yourself. Just keep going. Like, don't even think about what other people are thinking, because anyway, they're not thinking what you think they're thinking. So I hope that answers some of your questions. I'm sorry if I wasn't able to get around to answering your question. I did have so many of them. Maybe I'll do this again. I mean, maybe I'll do another Q&A kind of video to respond to some more questions. You can definitely follow me on Twitter and Facebook, because that's where I usually ask for input on these kinds of Q&A videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was maybe helpful or informative, and I wish you guys so much luck on your own weight loss and fitness journeys. I definitely hope that it has inspired you guys in some way, maybe to get in shape if you are out of shape and you want to get back on track. Yeah, I wish you all the best with it, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye! Don't forget, I'm giving away $1,000 worth of Canon cameras in the month of July in my huge giveaway contest. It's open to all worldwide. If you want to enter, please click on the video link below right now for all the details. Good luck!